everybody, and welcome back to the Stinkpot Shack Show. What we are doing here tonight is we're taking a different look at two games that I enjoy playing over, I don't know, the last 10 years. Well, actually, what is it? It's been forever, pretty much. Since 1996, when Diablo 1 came out into the storm and said, you know what, we are a game developer to be contended with, and here's why. And over the years, Blizzard has definitely taken its toll on the community, on the world, bringing you such games as World of Warcraft, the Diablo series, StarCraft series, and the newest one, Overwatch. So we're going to spend this hour with Diablo 3 content. Season 16 started, I guess, 3 weeks ago. So we're going to talk about Blizzard's current state, where they have come from, where they are now, and who is currently threatening them. And then we'll go into our second hour with our Fortnite discussion on the same matter, but that, you know, from the opposite point of view, as we do some Fortnite gameplay as well. So let's go ahead and get started here. So I just want to point out that this stream, once again, is going to be Diablo 3 content. We're doing Season 16 for the first time. So, yeah, so let's have a quick, brief history of Blizzard as we welcome in our live chat community. Welcome David Rivera to the fold. He kicked my butt in Clash Royale tournament last week. So make sure you guys watch that if you haven't seen it. It's currently in our playlist there. And Brandon is also here in the live chat community as well. So welcome to you guys. If you guys want to chime in on anything regarding Blizzard games, Diablo specifically, go ahead and throw it in here. I've been playing Diablo since, like I said, 1996. It came out on PC. And you know, when I went to college in the fall of 96, and back then everybody was, the high-end gaming PCs were the $4,000 gateway computers, and I just happened to be walking through the dorms, went by one of my resident assistants' dorm rooms, and saw a game that he was playing, and it caught my attention. I had to sit in there for a while, and that is my first experience with Diablo 1. Since I was in college at the time, I couldn't afford a $4,000 computer. Wasn't one of the rich kids, so I had to wait until the PlayStation 1 came out, and Diablo 1 was ported over to that. And since then, I have been diehard Diablo guy. And if you are a Diablo fan out there, you know your favorite game is probably obviously Diablo 2, because that game just transformed the way online games were played, because the internet was still not completely mainstream, but it was pretty much getting there. You know, I would say, you know, 30 to 40% of the United States was onto mainstream internet. AOL was the big guy back then. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about. So as we continue to talk about Blizzard's current state, because some news just came out a few hours ago, which what prompted me to have this discussion here tonight. So we'll get into all that. And if you've never seen the game before, this will be a good time for you to see why it's been enjoyed for many, many years to come, and still continues. Even though it doesn't have the following it used to have, it still is pretty popular, and definitely will always be a popular franchise of mine. So let's get into this. Last time we played, we did Season 15 content. So if you've never done a seasonal character in Diablo 3 before, whenever the previous season ends, you pretty much lose everything from a season standpoint. Now I can go in here into continue mode, and everything that I had at the end of last season will be in my mailbox. I have 30 days to claim it, so hopefully it's still there. I'm pretty sure I'm still within the 30-day window. But as far as from a seasonal perspective goes, I will have to completely start over. But you see this little leaf above the mailbox? It does give you the chance Uh-oh, did I miss it? Oh, please. It has to be here somewhere, because there's a green leaf. Create mail, no. I don't have any mail. Let's check my inventory. Inventory, where are you? Yeah, oh yeah, wrong button. Nope, wrong button indeed. Man, I haven't played this in a while. Uh-huh. Nope, that's not it either. Dang, I can't believe I forgot the...
No, not here.
Oh crap, now I feel embarrassed. Alright, there's my inventory. Let's see. Dang, it took forever. Is there anything in here? Am I still wearing my gear from... Yeah, I still have all the gear I had. So, yeah, probably... what? Create mail. Ah, here we go. No. Season cash. This is going to be... $4 million. I don't know what's going on now. Man! When I see your live streams, it makes my day. Why, thank you, David Rivera. Thank you very much. Yeah, so let's put everything in my... See, I have nothing in my stash. I know there's a way to do it, but I won't go through that for now. Because obviously I forgot how to change everything out. So let's go ahead and get started with the new season. Man, I feel like a dummy. Season journey. So here it is, chapter 1, season 16, begin again. So that pretty much says it all right there. So let's go ahead and create our seasonal hero and get started here. So last time around you saw I did the necromancer. I'm gonna go and do a wizard type person, because the wizard is the class that I have I'm more accustomed to. I know how to play them better than any of the other classes. So I thought this would be a good time to return to my roots, since we're talking about Blizzard's history and whatnot. So here we go. We'll give us the same name, Stinkpot, and we'll change her from a girl. We're not gonna be a girl. Yeah, not gonna do it. Oh no. I did it wrong. Let's... I don't want to be a girl. Why? Switch hero. Think. So there's all my... Yeah, that's interesting. So let's delete this hero. Man, why does it make me wait? Let's create one. But before we get in there, we will toggle the gender. There we go. Now I gotta do seasonal hero. Now we're finally ready to go. So, like I said, guys, Blizzard has been around for a while, and probably their most popular game right now is World of Warcraft. So they still hold their spot in the MMO genre, but I don't know. I started up with MMOs. I've been playing MMOs since like 2003, I think is when I played my first one. So, yeah, let's start off with normal. So, like I said, but, you know, even though World of Warcraft has still got some steam, they're still releasing content, they're still releasing expansions, clearly there are other contenders out there as far as game development companies that are having more success right now. And, you know, the whole title of this show tonight is, you know, Blizzard versus Epic. Who's really better? Well, any kid that's, you know, under the age of 20 is going to tell you, oh, Epic's way better than Blizzard. But they may not know about the history, where Blizzard started, where they currently are. You know, and now some people might be watching the show and being like, why are you covering Blizzard versus Epic? Apex Legends is killing Fortnite right now. And while that may or may not be true,
Prophecy sent me in search of the star.
you can't really compare Apex Legends just yet because the game just came out. So even though it garnered like 10 million players in like the first 3 hours or whatever the number was, you can't really talk about it as being a contender right now because there are tons of games in the Battle Royale category that, you know, deserve recognition. But that doesn't mean they've achieved the success that Fortnite has achieved. But we'll save that talk for next hour because right now we are just talking about Blizzard and why they are still a contender and where they came from. So, like I said, before Blizzard had World of Warcraft, they had the Warcraft series, which was RTS games. And RTS games were like the old Age of Empires style games, whereas you know, real-time
Rumford said you survived the fallen
strategy game.
I did, but it.
And I'm going to skip all this. If you guys want to see the story of Diablo 3, please go through it at your own leisure. Because one thing that makes Blizzard cut above from everybody else is their ability to tell stories. That's what has always kept me captivated with the Diablo games, with World of Warcraft, with Warcraft 3, all those games that Blizzard has put out. Their ability to tell a story is the reason why I kept playing them, you know, 30 years later. So keep that in mind. The graphics are another huge reason. They always produce some stellar graphics. So, and I forgot to talk to somebody who trying to think too much and not play. The Fallen Star. No Fallen Star. I guess I should go in here. Oh, did I not? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to kill these people. That's right. Then I go back outside. Alright. So where was I? So, like I said, graphics and their ability to tell a great story is what kept me here in the Blizzard world. And it's why I still play Blizzard games. Not many people thought Blizzard or Diablo 3, you know, had the success of previous games, but keep in mind, Blizzard Diablo fans are like Star Wars fans. After the huge success of Diablo 2, there was no way in hell you were going to please the masses no matter what Diablo 3 looked like. You just were not going to live up to the hype of what Diablo 2 was, so it was impossible. Just like it was impossible for George Lucas to come and tell the story of Darth Vader in Episode 1. That's what Blizzard was up against when they had to create Diablo 3. And then last year, if you remember, if you followed Blizzard at all, which they're now part of Activision, Activision in my mind is slowly killing Blizzard more than Fortnite or any other game is killing Blizzard. Yeah. And the reason for that is because at BlizzCon, the last BlizzCon they had in 2018, they hyped it up so bad. Hey, we're going to talk about Diablo 4. We're going to talk about Diablo 4. Even though they never really said we're going to talk about Diablo 4, they had the community, you know, hell-bent, surefire, that's what we were going to talk about. So naturally, when BlizzCon happened and they didn't talk about Diablo 4, and instead they talked about a brand new mobile game called Diablo Immortal, the gaming community, the streaming community, every community tied to it went and completely blew up. It was a huge implosion for Blizzard because they were trying, and then the presenters. This is all old news, by the way, but I'm just reminding you guys if you don't know about it yet. So when they presented Diablo Immortal, they did it in such a fashion that was just completely disrespectful to the community. There's an infamous memes about it now about you like playing mobile games, right? Blah blah blah. So I think Blizzard, Activision, mostly Blizzard, they know where they need to go in the gaming community, but Activision is preventing them from going there, and also is preventing Blizzard from listening to the player base and giving the players what we want. As for me, You put the word Diablo in any game and I'm gonna play it. So I don't care about the hype about Diablo Immortal. It's a mobile game that's coming, still in development, and I'm definitely gonna be playing it. And I'll probably definitely get a controller for it, a Bluetooth controller, because I can't stand to play games right now without a mobile Bluetooth controller. Hey, Miss Sharo. Welcome to the show. This is Diablo 3 for the PS4 that we're playing here tonight. So, yeah. So what are you guys' thoughts on Blizzard? Have you guys ever played a Blizzard game before? Have you ever tried a Blizzard game? And if you haven't, what has prevented you from doing such a thing? You just not hear about it? Or is it just the type of game that you're just not interested in? Let me know your thoughts. In the meantime, here in the game, what we're doing is we're leveling up. I have Magic Missile and I have Ray of Frost right now. So we're going to see Ray of Frost, a real good starting weapon. You saw the damage that I was doing with my basic attack. See, look at that basic attack. 2 hits to kill that guy. 1 hit, 2 hits to kill that guy. How about this bigger guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But with this Ray of Frost, look how fast they die. Boom, boom, boom. And the difference is the damage over time that this channeled ability is giving me. And whenever I kill something, it auto-targets the next one, so I don't even have to move my cursor or anything.
Need more
if there's someone nearby, it's just going to switch to them and keep on killing them. So you can see this is a much more efficient way as opposed to using this basic attack. So now we have Shock Pulse here. Let's check out that ability. It's a new... So let's see if Shock Pulse is better than Magic Missile as far as, you know, instead of Ray Frost. Ray Frost! Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. See, look at that. 1. Ray Frost is even slower. Look at that. It doesn't, you know, it arcs out toward the enemy, so you're not even guaranteed to hit it. So, yeah. I'm going to stick to my Ray Frost. Look at that. Blowing them up.
At least for now.
And you're going to get another skill that's way better than Ray Frost around level 20, I think. So when we get there in the coming weeks, you guys will see there's a huge difference between that. So we're starting in Season 16, and the whole point is I need to level up. You need to beat the game as fast as you can to get to the in-game content. That's what you want to do in Season. If you don't want to do that, don't play a Season character, because the Season is limited, so you're really at a race against time to accomplish as much as you possibly can. So that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to go through this as fast as we can. So all those little side stuff, we're going to ignore. So let's keep on going, and let's see where we can get. We're not going to kill every little creature. We got an objective, and all we're going to do is focus ourselves on these objectives just to progress through the game faster. And we got that one done. Now we can get out of here and continue on with the story.
Thank you. Not if my old masters could see me now.
One more guy to talk to. And we're on the way back to the old ruins. And spoiler alert, if you've never played Diablo 3 before and don't want to see the story in a rushed fashion, you may not want to watch.
What about your father?
I hate to say that because it's my show, but I hate spoiler alerts, so any spoiler alerts about Diablo 3, they're coming. So as far as the storyline goes, because we won't be able to get very far in an hour, but we'll get farther than someone would as if they were killing every monster in the game. So we should be able to get close to being done with the first act, I would think. But we'll find. Probably not close to the first act. Oh, got to get out of these freeze orbs. I don't get frozen. And on to the next quest. Pretty simple. Hello, talk to Leah, hidden cellar.
Here's the key, thank you. Aiden came to me last night. I
Now we're going to the
suspected what was
cathedral.
lurking within his
Moving
troubled
on.
heart. I consoled him as best I could. Regardless,
Skip all these
wherever he's
goons.
headed, hell will surely follow.
So
in
guys,
his
if you're
wake.
just joining us,
The
welcome to the
shadows close
Stinkpot
in on
Shack
Tristram
Show.
once again.
Don't
But
forget,
like Aiden,
I
I'll be gone before they
have
fall.
the new intro done. I also have I'm just changing the format of the entire show, so I'm slowly getting it ready. I have the format done that I want to start using, but getting all the components created is a bit of a challenge for me because I'm using this new program called Blender, which is a 3D modeling tool, and is going to allow me to do some custom animations or transitions for the show. So that's what I'm working on now. It's the final piece before I can unleash you, which I really wanted to show you guys the new intro tonight because I'm really proud of it, but I'm not going to show a bit of the new stuff with a bit of the old stuff. So when it's all completely ready, we'll switch to our new show format and be on our way with the new improved Stinkpot Shack Show coming soon. But like I said in earlier, tonight we're doing our first hour on Blizzard and our second hour on Epic Games Fortnite, and we're just going to be showing the good and the bad, the once and the future king, how one has kind of rose the power and how one is trying to retain that power. So yeah, that's what we'll be talking about tonight. If you guys have any comments on Diablo 3, the state of Blizzard. Speaking of the state of Blizzard, let's talk about that now. The whole point of me doing the Blizzard show here tonight was because about 3 or 4 hours ago, let me look at my map. About 3 or 4 hours ago, there have been articles coming out saying that Activision Blizzard is about to go through, I don't know how many rounds, but they're definitely going to at least start laying people off. I forget how squishy the wizard is in the beginning. So, one of the reasons for that is because of Activision, in my opinion, and the other reasons are because of the effects, the Fortnite effect that it's having on the global game community. It's not just Activision Blizzard that's getting hurt by Fortnite's success. It's everybody. And EA Games have just started up their new Apex Legends, so they're feeling pretty confident that they'll be able to compete with Fortnite. But it's just way too early to tell for sure if they will be able to. So we're just going to have to wait and find out what happens with Apex Legends. So tonight, that's why we're talking about Blizzard versus Epic Games. So, yeah. I need to go probably this way. So these map, it might look like I'm lost at times, but if you guys know anything about Diablo 3, all these maps are randomized. So even though I've been to this place before, how to get from point A to point B is always different. So that's why we're here. There's pylons, I can get some kind of buff out of it. Yep, here's my arrow. So I am going the right way now. Oh, it's down there. Still going the right way. Yeah, it looks like I need to go this way.
That creature must die.
Do.
We thought we could keep the dead trapped here.
I have to fight my way through some of these guys. But I can outsmart them and just go around them too. And here we are. So here is the first part of the storyline here. If you paid attention to the cinematic, spoiler alert by the way. So a mysterious object fell out of the sky, created this hole here, and that's when Leah was separated from her Uncle Cain. The guy in the bottom right. And this guy is guarding something at the top of your screen. So we've been looking for Leah's Uncle Deckard, and now he's been coming into some trouble, and we have to save him. So, even though he is a magical, mystical wizard, he's capable, more than capable of handling things himself, but for some reason, the story said, hey, you need to save him. His body's getting fragile, he can't really conjure the magic he once could. Only if he needs to, you know, completely save his, completely save his life. So he used magic for the greater good. So looks like I'm going to have to use a little bit of tactics here to kill this guy, because the wizard's a very squishy class, as you can see in the beginning levels. But as we progress, you are going to see the wizard becomes one of the most powerful classes in Diablo 3. So we took out Skeleton Man. Here we go.
It is wonderful
On
to hear
to the next
Leah
part
is
of
well.
the story.
I fear the worst. I learned of this secret passage through old maps I found.
And we'll go up here, and he'll tell us to go here and back. So this part of the story is just basically talking about, oh, the rise of the Skeleton King. He's here. He's a new threat in the world of Sanctuary.
Thanks to you.
And we have to go figure out
Please, Uncle.
how to defeat this guy. So, reach level 5. Let's see what kind of powers we have now. We got, nope, still got the Shock Pulse. We got a new Arcane Orb, which I'm not going to use Arcane Orb because I know it's pretty much crap. But I'll show it to you guys anyway. There's Arcane Orb. It looks cool, but as far as actual skills go, it's not one of the best ones. So, food for thought there. I prefer Ray of Frost over Arcane Orb. And we also have Frost Nova now, so we can check that one out. And so these numbers on this wheel here indicate what level I need to be in order to unlock those slots. So I'm slowly getting more powerful magic at my disposal. So Frost Nova is going to be more of a crowd control skill more than a damage control skill or damage dealing skill. So here we go. On with the wizard. Jesse Alanus has come to the Stinkpot Shack Show. Welcome. And how are you doing, buddy? Tonight we are talking about Blizzard, its current state in this first hour, and then our second hour we're going to be talking about Epic Fortnite. So, getting back to what we've been talking about so far this hour, guys. Let's use our crowd control. See, it freezes them in place, and then I can use my Ray of Frost to take care of them. When they get close to me, I'll repeat, get out of the way, and it looks like I don't need to get out of the way, so perfect.
I need arcane power.
And so Blizzard is about to lay off some people, guys, so that's a sign that Fortnite is really taking a toll on the just the overall gaming community. And but I fully believe that once if Blizzard is allowed to continue the tradition of being Blizzard, you know, they'll pull out of this slump. I mean, they've been a major player in the gaming market for, you know, like I said, 30 years, and I don't see Blizzard ever going away. At least not in the immediate future. Fortnite is not gonna kill Blizzard because they just have too much franchises under their belt. So
still waiting.
There we go. So Diablo 3, or the Diablo series, is one of my most beloved franchises, and that's what we're talking about here tonight. So there's Adrig. Talk to him. I thought I did.
Well, you'll find his tomb in a cemetery in the Weeping Hall. And if you see my
I'm doing well, Jesse.
there,
Hopefully,
tell him to get back
I think
to
we got
town.
Zoid on tap for next hour for some Fortnite duos. So he has been away for a while, and now he's back. So hopefully we can recreate some madness in Fortnite next hour. Silly walls. Once again, I'm gonna. What we're doing is, this is our seasonal character here in Diablo 3. So we're gonna progress through this game as fast as we possibly can, because The real seasonal content in Diablo 3 Season 16 begins when you beat the game. So that's what we're going to be doing. And what a lot of people do is they power level. They use buddies that have more time to play the game, and then you know, they take their high level characters and rush all their clan mates. So I'm a person all by myself, so I have to do it the hard way every season. Now here's another bit of randomness. I have to find the Cemetery of the Forsaken, but I don't know which one of these is the correct one. I just have to go in each one and figure out, is this the right place, or do I have to go in another one? They all look similar, but they're all different. So if we don't find the item we're looking for, we'll have to escape and then go look in another altar or crypt, or however you want to call it. For now, these guys are very blind. They couldn't even see me run past them. So that's why I'm going to continue to do so. Maybe it'll catch up with me and I'll get caught up in a dead end. But so far, so good. Oh, yeah, these guys are going to get in my way. Had to kill some of them. Let's see how far we can get here. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Sorry, guys, I'm busy. Oh, now they're getting harder. Oh, we're still going to keep marching on. No dead ends yet. Hopefully it stays that way. Oh, crap. Dead end. Okie dokie. Oh, I'm trapped. Ah! Okay. I can get out of here. Not hurt. Oh, now I might be in trouble. Yep, I'm in trouble. Kill these guys. Oh crap, big trouble now. Alright. Ooh, let's take that. Keep marching. So Jesse, what are you playing? What's like your go-to game right now? Oh, let's set this trap. Oh, tumble!
I'm just warming up.
I have a feeling this may not be the right place I need to be in. Oh, I need to go that way. Okay. We're about to find out. There's only one more place we haven't been to, so let's see if we are in the right spot or not. David, you out there, buddy? If you're still with me, sound off, please. I'm very nosy, and I always want to know. It says 2 people are watching, but if you not feel up to talking, that's perfectly fine as well. Like I said, I'm just nosy. So, down to Defiled Crypt 2. I might have gotten lucky on the first try here and picked correctly, and yes, I did. So, woo! So glad. Here comes the first mini boss of the game. His name is Mango Maw, and let's freeze him and slow his butt down. Nope, I'm gonna freeze him. Ha ha ha. Come on, you're such a silly guy. But I can't freeze him again until my cooldown's complete. You can see the square is my cooldown. So now that it's available, I can freeze him one more time. But I won't need to, because he's gonna die. So there's that. That's why they call him a mini boss. He was really, really easy. Zoid, are you playing with me next hour, buddy? Good to have you here on the show. We are discussing Blizzard and Epic Games, the once and future king. King Arthur reference.
I will not allow you to bring that monster Leoric back to this world.
I'll get copyrighted for that. Get out of my way, guys. Here's another mini boss, Chancellor Eamon, who's possessed and doesn't want me to take over the way he's trying to prevent me from getting to the Skeleton King, but I'm a bit more determined than he is, so yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to get to him and do what I need to do in order to save Sanctuary.
I need arcane power.
These guys are annoying. Bye-bye, Tomb Guardians. Tomb Guardians spawn these skeletons, so that's why I'm trying to kill them. I need to kill this guy, who's really annoying me. There, yeah, no more skeletons. Bye-bye, skeletons. Pick up my loot. Alright, Zoid, we're probably going to be doing duos next hour. Now I have a town portal ability, so let's portal it up. Talk to Hadric. So, Zoid, what we're talking about here tonight is the Once and Future King, like I said. So, Blizzard is in a bit of trouble right now.
It's good to work again.
That bad press they had with Diablo Immortal. Who knows when Diablo 4 is going to come out? Who knows the entire state of Blizzard, because they're about to start laying off people. So we won't really know right now in the what happens in the grand scheme of things. But, you know, for a couple years now, their financials have not been Blizzard quality. So that's why we're talking about them tonight. But you know, it sounds like demise and doom and gloom. But to me, I am just here because I want to remind the gaming community how important Blizzard is and all the great games like Diablo 3 it has brought to the community out there, and why they're still worth playing. There's two things I am in this world. One is I'm an Apple guy. You put Apple on a product and I'm gonna want it. And in the gaming community, you put Diablo on a game title and I'm gonna buy it. So that's the kind of honor and respect they have gained from me over the years, 30 years, and they are not done yet. They're going to pull their heads out of their butts. They're going to get something going on no matter what Fortnite is out there, no matter what Apex Legends is out there, because another thing, you can't really compare Fortnite and Diablo 3 because the gameplay styles are completely different. The only thing you could really compare, in my mind, is you could compare Diablo 3 to Save the World, but you can't compare the Battle Royale features because, and maybe that's one thing that Blizzard has lacking, is they always have PvP put into the game, but Diablo 3 implemented it very poorly, and one of the reasons Diablo 3 fell short is because they hyped this game up to have a whole bunch of game mechanics, and when launch day happened, they were not put into the game, such as the trading, the online trading system, and like I said, PvP. They have a PvP arena. Ooh, gotta get this guy, Treasure Goblin. Come here, buddy. Freeze these guys. Let's get out. We gotta make sure we get this guy. If you don't kill this guy fast enough, he tries to escape through a portal. So that's what he's trying to do. He's always running away from me, and he's dropping treasure along the way. Look at all this gold he's dropping. Freeze him in place. Kill his buddies, so when I do need to chase him down. Oh no! He's gonna escape! No! Oh, freeze him. I need to kill these other guys before they kill me. And they are dang it. They just kill me. Man! Resurrect a corpse. That, I am surprised that happened this early in the game. Because if you remember on my Necromancer, guys, why are these guys so hard? My wizard's very squishy. That's why they're so hard. That treasure guy might get away. Oh, okay. No, there he went. Dang it, dang it, dang it. So I definitely need to get some better gear on my wizard before they really make me mad. But now I have to teach these guys a lesson because they didn't listen to me very well. And here we go. We're going to escape again. And now I can continue to kill them. That's fine, Zoid. More the merrier. Hopefully we can pick up one more and have a full squad. So if you told him now, it's actually going to be, let's see, 20 minutes from now. So sorry, I need to stop having these late starts for when people depend on me to be here at a certain time. And man, I can't believe last season I used the Necromancer and I didn't die until after I had beat the game. So it's really bothering me now that I died in the very first act of the game. But that's the big difference between playing a Necromancer and playing a Wizard. As far as squishy ability goes, the Wizard and the Necromancer are pretty much on the same level of squishiness. But the Necromancer has all his minions, his bodyguards to keep him alive. And the Wizard doesn't have anybody. So that's the big difference between Necromancer and Wizard. But back to Blizzard. They are going through layoffs real soon. And like I said, this type of game, even though it wasn't well received, it's still, I mean, it still leaves me wanting to play it every single time a new season comes around or new content comes around, new games come around. There's a Herodic chest down there. We're going to go down there and get that because we need some loot, obviously, because these big guys do not go down easily. Let's generate some mana. And that guy's dead. We can do oh, that's right. We can do, I keep forgetting about trios. Perfect. Nope, not today, buddy. Ha 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 ha. If Kyle's around, he might want to play. If that happens, we will have to do squads. And that's one thing I found out about Apex Legends. You can't do squads in Apex Legends. Trios is the most you can do. I thought that was interesting. Don't want to trap myself, so let me get myself to a position where I can retreat if I need to, which I probably will, because these walls are killing me, Smalls. Nope, you're not getting on that side of me. Man, this guy... He's slowly dying on me. Very slowly. Look at that health meter barely ticking down. So you'll see me go back to this ability because I have to regenerate mana in order to use my my main skill here, my Ray Frost. So that's why you see me switching back, in case you're wondering. Season 16 is now upon us, guys. Very glad to be back with Diablo 3. And I also hope, Zoid, that my Fortnite streams pick up some steam now that everybody seems to be playing Apex Legends. I hope that gives me some hope for Fortnite. It doesn't matter to me if Fortnite isn't top dog. I still think they are top dog, but we'll get in all that next hour as well. These guys won't die. Why are they this strong on am I on easy mode? I'm on normal, yeah, so that's easy mode. I need to get me some better skills, some better everything. Freeze them. Alright, one more to go. Man, this is so brutal. Hopefully I can kill these guys faster because the whole point of this chest here is you have... Oh, I need to take care of these guys first. It's going to be time limited challenge, so I have to kill them fast, and hopefully I'm able to. So let me make sure there's not one over here. Make sure there's no other surprises here. Yep, here we go. Yep, the surprises in every corner, literally. Alright, so now we can do this. Kill 100 enemies. This may not happen. Yeah, this is not going to happen. I haven't killed one yet. Wow. That is just pathetic. Can't even kill one. We're starting to pick up steam, but we only got 9 seconds left. Get these damage orbs. It'll help me, but yeah. Kill the remaining enemies. I got up to 50. Man, it's so slow. At least I'll get an XP bonus. There it is. So I would have gotten 2 chests if I would have killed 100, but I didn't. So let's open this sucker up. See what happens. Alright, let's look at our inventory. We now have Ray of Frost to have a stronger ability. Cold Blood, reduce the channeling cost, so that's going to help. It'll be cheaper for me to use that. And that's pretty much all I get. Where's my gear? Do I have better gear? Let's see. I guess we'll use the wand. There we go. And that. And we'll definitely need more better armor. 19. Bam. Okay, that's about all we can do for now. And we're moving on. I don't think there's anything this way. Nope. Didn't think so. You think Apex will die off soon? Why do you say that? Did you try it out, Zoid? I think it's just popular now because it's different, and all the popular streamers are doing it. Once the newness wears off, I think you'll see a different thing. Like, I love watching DrDisrespect, but that guy, he changes his mind daily. Because I remember a few weeks ago, he was talking about how EA sucks, how Apex Legends isn't going to amount to anything. And then a day or two ago, I just saw him praising Apex, how it was the best Battle Royale game out there. I'm like, so he definitely changes his mind a lot because he'll bash a lot of games. Maybe that's just how he has always done it. I've only been watching him for probably 6 months, so maybe that's just his MO. I don't know. But I watch him because he's entertaining. But yeah, that's my take on the streamers covering Apex Legends right now. Get some bonus XP, and let's see, we need to go to this way. Did it remind you of Destiny, or do you see differences from Destiny? Because when someone told me, hey, it's like Halo, and I'm like, so why are people still playing Halo then? Now, this is a mini little quest. I picked up this warrior, which this warrior, spoiler alert, is going to become my companion. And so I will have a little bit of help in a minute as soon as we find his friend and destroy him. Revenge is always a motivational tool here in the world of Sanctuary. See, a lot of people get pissed off, and then a lot of people seeking vengeance. As we progress through the story here. Should be right up here. Yep, there it is. Let's see your magical powers. Yes, you're awesome. Now let's kill your buddy. Hey, quit running around, buddy. Time to die. Yep, and he's dead. So blah, 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 why'd you do it? I don't know. I'm a piece of crap. I should never done it. The darkness and corruption soiled my soul, and so now I have to kill you to make sure none of this ever happens again. Thank you for your aid. Can I join you because I have nothing else better to do? So since I can't really do anything else. Let's go. I'll help you on your quest, and yes, you can join me for now. Till I find a hot woman later that will take your place. I'm not too much into the bromance. So just sorry about that, but I don't need a hardened battle warrior next to my side. I need somebody that's easy on the eyes. Somebody that I can adventure with, set up a camp at night, and know they will not slit my throat while I sleep. That's the kind of companion I need, not this rugged, battle-hardened guy. Well, let's look at his book. His book equals XP, so there we go. How many times you guys are waiting for Fortnite? We are about 10 minutes away, so we'll continue our discussion of Blizzard versus Epic in our next hour, but we'll go from the Epic perspective. Today, or this hour, has been all about the Blizzard perspective. So, you know, I like to play devil's advocate a lot, so it only makes sense to talk about the pros of Blizzard and then the pros of Epic in the next hour. Kind of give you guys a balanced perspective on the gaming community at large right now, where it is, where it's been, and where it's going. We are getting hyped up for Fortnite, but I am always hyped up for Diablo action. So it's a game I am passionate about. It's a game I enjoy playing. So even though it's not in our regular rotation, when I have a chance, I will stream Diablo 3 on Sunday nights at 6 p.m. So that's my goal there. It's not going to be every Sunday, but hopefully it'll be more Sundays than it's not. Many times. Search for the Royal Crypts. Oh, can't let this one get away. We're going to make him run the way we just came from so we don't run into other enemies. And man, this one's a lot easier to kill. Whew. Look at all this wonderful loot. Looks like it's mostly crafting. Ooh, I did get a foreboding orb. Let's check this out. What's that sucker do? Critical hits grant to arcane. Perfect. That's what I need. So now what we're doing is searching for the Royal Crypts. Which, guys, the Royal Crypts is where the Skeleton King lives. Trap, trap, trap. Get out of my way, fools. I'm looking for the Royal Crypts. Zoid, you gonna make me cry, buddy? You don't have Diablo anymore? What's the matter? You ran out of hard drive space? That's like probably one of the first games you and I played outside of Clash of Clans was Diablo 3. And I can't remember. Yeah, they did do seasons because, yeah, it was like season 5, season 6 is when we played Diablo 3 together. Oh, it was hard disk. Dang, dude. Oh, man, that sucks. Well, I doubt you will, but you can get the Eternal Collection for $40, which will give you access to all the content that you see here. All the expansions, everything. Man, look at this. This is going nuts. I got to take care of these guys because I need to read that book. And I need an area of effect spell so I don't have to keep fanning out. Man, give me that book. There we go. There, I got my XP. Now I can move on out. Got what I came for. Oh, get away, you silly wall. Freeze them, and I'm out of here. Nope, that's a dead end. Which way do I need to go? This way, it looks like. Might try to find a used copy. Yeah, if you do find it, I would definitely get the Eternal Collection because I was at Walmart today and they have the Eternal Collection for $39.99. But they also have the original game for like $28. So I'm like, why would you buy the original game when you could have it all, have the expansion, have everything you need for just $10 more? I don't get that, but maybe they're thinking people won't notice that there's 2 versions. I don't know. Most people will notice that. I have a feeling. Royal Crypts, they gotta be nearby. Oh, it looks like I'm just going back the way I came. Yep, so we need to go back this way. Oh, that's my headset. I forgot I wasn't even wearing it. I'm so used to playing games without sound. Let me put it back on. Oh, it makes a big difference. I might actually talk louder now. We'll have to see. Well, Zoid, if you do happen to pick it up, I will be able to power level your character so we can get to the season content that matters. But I'll leave that up to you, because Kudamil was supposed to play with us like 8 years ago, and that never happened. So I won't give you a hard time if you don't pick it back up. But and where I guess I was going the right way. It's so hard to tell sometimes which way you need to go. Oh, thanks. That's the way I wanted to go. Demons. Demons. So we're going to get to this Royal Crypt, guys. And then we're going to call it a day for Diablo 3. There's my arrow. Finally found it. Enter the Royal Crypts. Get my checkpoint, and on we keep going. Let's get a speed boost. Can we get a speed boost? There's my speed boost. Okay. Yep, we shall. Round and round we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. I like to build up the kill streak for XP in the early game. And man, that was real easy. So I got my balls in my hand and my sword in the other. Sounds like I'm ready for a battle. So, Zoid, have you ever played Far Cry? Oh, we're trapped. Whatever shall we do? So here we go. We finally caught up with the Skeleton King, guys, and now it's time to put him back together and then destroy him, right? Makes sense. Because the only way to kill a dead guy is to convince him he needs to come back to a physical form and then kill him. Because all them thousands of years he spent dead, he never learned that lesson. Nope, not today. Get my damage orbs going. Nope, not today. Man, this guy's going down quick. I don't know why he had so much trouble with those other guys. Ooh, legendary. Perfect. Let's check this guy out. Legendary helmet. Leoric's crown. That seems to be like a, I think it's 100% drop for the Skeleton King. And it's socketed, so once we get some gems later, we'll be able to throw that bad boy in there as well. And here we go. We get to find out what exactly fell from the sky. Spoiler alert. So the stranger fell from the sky. How he survived, we have no idea. But you know who's going to know? Deckard Cain. He is going to know what exactly happened. So that cinematic basically said what I just said. A guy fell from the sky, but who is he? Cain will have the answers. And so the messenger, he's having amnesia. He fell from the sky and hit his head pretty hard. So he has no idea who he is. So now our next part of the story is to go figure out who the heck this guy is. And that's where we will stop for tonight, guys. Hope you enjoyed tonight's show for part 1 of our Blizzard versus Epic discussion. Why Blizzard was once king. Now they're trying to hold on to that power. And if you want to find out the reasons, go back and watch this stream to find out why Blizzard will see better days in the future. But as of right now, as of just a few hours ago, Blizzard is about to start off laying off of some of their employees. Don't know how many employees that's actually going to be, but stay tuned. We're going to keep playing Diablo 3 and the weeks go on, and we'll keep you updated on all Blizzard has to offer as we await some good news from, hopefully they get away from Activision. I really wish they would just get away with Activision and go back to being Blizzard. Everybody wants and everybody loved Blizzard. So give me about a 5-minute break so I can set up for Fortnite, and we'll come back and talk about why Epic is making a run for the throne. See you guys in 5 minutes for Fortnite here on your Stinkpot Shack Show.